Welcome to Swolefam. Now, if you're a Warhammer nerd like I am, one of my favorite things to do is make lists for games that I'm excited about, and having a quality list builder is key to that experience. Being able to brainstorm ideas and get hype about projects and models that you want to work on is kind of the quintessential Warhammer experience. But not all game systems are flush with resources like bigger ones like Warhammer 40k, but there are resources out there for the smaller games. Ones that people have gone out of their way to make purely for the love of the game. So, in a bit of different content, I wanted to go over our favorite list builders for smaller GW games. I do want to note that this isn't any sort of paid advertisement from any of these websites. I just like these resources and use them personally and want to help out any players who are looking to get into these games. Starting off with our entry for Warcry and its Warcrier. This website brings together all of the Warcry releases, rules, and etc. in one place. And while Warcry isn't the most complicated game out there, figuring out all the rules, all the models, and everything available to you actually kind of is. From having lists of reactions, abilities, the war scrolls all in one place, and then on top of it, a really intuitive list builder that allows you to condense the amount of printed stuff that you want, the references that you want, all on one or two sheets, and being able to either use it pretty easily on your phone or tablet, or even physically print out your list, makes it one of the best ways to reference your warband while playing Warcry. Seriously, kudos to the person who can keep track of all the White Dwarf and other cryptic Warcry releases, because even I can't, and I play this game and pay attention to all the GW stuff like all the time. Next up on our list, and it's our entry for Old World, and that is Old World Builder. Though less flashy than its Warcry counterpart, it is very effective in its own right. From having great and intuitive rules reference points to including all of the armies of infamy that are currently available, there's no better way to create an old world army than using this website. Simple and easy to use drop downs, an intuitive design that scales with your point limit makes it a breeze for a game that at face value isn't the easiest one to comprehend. Also, it passes the phone check, where this is another site that you can use on your phone or tablet during a game, and it works well enough as a reference point. Next up, we have Legion Builder for Legions Imperialis. Legions Imperialis structure to its list building isn't the easiest to grasp, especially as a newer player. But after tinkering around with this website, I really began to understand how to make cohesive lists for this game. Again, like all the other list builders on this list, the drop downs are super intuitive, easy to follow, and rules reference at your fingertips, just a button press away. I will say this one's probably a little more of a challenge to use on your phone. Tablet would totally be fine, but computer is definitely the most ideal way to navigate this website. And don't forget, you have to make an account to save your lists. Don't make the mistake I did, made a list and then couldn't save it and it was completely gone. And lastly, we have the Middle-earth strategy battle game list builder, which is the Middle-earth strategy battle game list builder. Already updated with the newest rules for the new edition, this website both has a sleek and user-friendly design while also making it very intuitive again to be able to make lists and reference your rules. The number of thematic lists and generalist army lists that you can make are huge, so it's good to have just a comprehensive list in one spot that you can go and reference to, while also using helpful imagery and printable profile cards that can be used for reference both on the website or printed for easy access offline. Speaking of ease of access, I do have to say this is probably the least user-friendly site on the list for phone or tablet, and this is no knock against the creators, it's just finicky to use and there isn't a lot of compatibility, especially on your phone. I find it pretty unusable. Either way though, it's still a premium resource for any Middle-earth strategy battle game player. They really gotta find a way to shorten that. So that's it. I know there are a lot of other games that I did not include on this list, like Necromunda and Blood Bowl. I'm sure they have great resources. I am just not personally familiar with any of those. So if you are, leave a comment and let other players know. Help a buddy out, help a new player out. That's the Swolefam way. If you want to help us out, leave a comment, like, etc. Every little thing helps out a content creator. So, as always, this is Rafik from Swolefam. Stay swole.